Alrighty. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully this doesn't um, lag too much. It looks like it already is. Welcome to my channel. I'm Crystal and this is In My Own World Tarot. And this is an all signs reading for, it is lagging, for the blessings coming towards you. I decided to do this today. And quick story time before I get into the reading. Now, I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. I also tend to rant and go on tangents, okay? I encourage you to listen to this reading in its entirety because you're more than just your sun placement. But you're going to do what you want to do. You're going to do as you so please. And since you're going to do as you so please, hopefully someone will put the timestamps in the comment section below the video. But first, I wanted to start off with a quick story time for you guys and what I've been experiencing this week. And it's so crazy because we are in Venus retrograde, which ends on September the 3rd. And a lot of my personal readings, especially that I've been getting this week, have been asking the same question. What do I do to become more financially stable? What is it that I need to be doing? And in order to answer that question, the answer that I keep getting from the tarot is talking about being in more alignment with self and really recognizing some of the unfinished karma that we had to complete. So this week, and putting myself in your shoes and just sharing you guys some of the things I went through, I want to make it real quick, I promise. So my son's barber, love him to death too. He's looking for a new apartment. And I'm driving to the grocery store one day, and the apartment, the townhouse I lived in, which was the last place me and my son's father resided in before I became a single mom. I became a single mom when my son was 2, was for rent. And I didn't notice it was that apartment complex until after I thought about it. And I took a picture of it and I said, oh, this place was for rent. It's a private owner. So I sent it to him, right? And I said, I lived here before. And then the other night, I was talking to my son because he's getting older and he's growing hair, on his face and everything. I don't know anything about that. I'm a woman, he got that from his dad. And so I tried to reach out to his dad. Me and his dad don't communicate. And I asked him, have you heard from your dad? He was like, no. So I told him the story. I never really went into depth, but I told him the story about why me and his dad aren't together and why I'm a single mom. I told him the story. Fast forward to today, and I'm trying not to cry, y'all. I'm in the grocery store, and I run into the people where I used to rent that townhouse from. And how I even got into that townhouse at the time, this was like 10 years ago. I couldn't afford it, but I needed a place to live because I was getting evicted from my other apartment. It was Mr. Ben and Miss Millie, and I ran into Mr. Ben today in the grocery store. And he tells me that his wife passed away. The reason why they had even let me in that townhouse, I'll never forget this 10 years ago, is because she identified with me being a single mom. Because I'm like, yeah, I'm a single mom. I don't have anywhere else to go. But I will work my damnedest to be able to pay the rent. And she's like, listen, I understand where you're coming from. I was a single mom before I married him. It was her property. It wasn't his property. It was her property. And she said, I got myself together. I went through everything I went through, and she let me move in. And to fast forward today, and I run into Mr. Ben in the store, and where I'm at now, and he tells me she passed away. Listen, y'all, I boo-hoo cried in the grocery store today because automatically I thanked him, because it's not often that you get a chance to see the people who gave you a shot when you were struggling. And for someone to see the growth in you. And it was just like, wow, it's full circle moment. So that brings me back to a lot of you who keep asking, how do you become financially stable? What else do I need to do? You got to go through it to get to it, to be honest. Like, a lot of us try to rush, and I'm not saying you have to be struggling all the time or you always have to go through a hard time, but a lot of times the hard times you're going through, look at the lessons. The lessons are teaching you financial responsibility, are teaching you emotional intelligence, are teaching you to really examine yourself and the people around you and who you come in contact with, and to stay in your humility and stay your authentic self and to stay grateful and gratitude. And then you have to have trust and faith that eventually you will become what you're asking for. That was 10 years ago that happened. And then fast forward to now, to where we are now. So it just, I had to share. I don't share too much of my personal life. You guys hear me talk about my crumb snatcher and all that, but I really wanted to share that with you and let you guys know that it is possible. It is possible to overcome, that the struggle don't last always, but you got to have faith, and you got to recognize who you are and the part that you played and where you want to go, but also have patience and have perseverance and be honest. Because let me tell you, I remember living in that townhouse. I could not have, and at the time it was $750. I'll never forget, it was $750. Today, $750 is not a lot of money. If any, we all would wish we could have a townhouse that was a 1.5 bath, 2-bedroom townhouse for $750 10 years ago, and I could not afford that. But I was working 2 jobs. I was on assistance. I even had a roommate move in at a point in time. It was all types of stuff going on. And I was late every month, but they always gave me a shot. They always let me stay and help me extend, but I was honest and I was letting them know. And then she was telling me, to further my education and make sure that you get some type of ownership and make sure that you always have a place for you and your son. So I share this with you guys to let you know that there will always be a way. If you still have breath in your body, there's always a way to keep, you just got to keep going. You got to keep going. There's no mistakes, only happy accidents. And take the lessons that you're going through. And every time you go through something, look back, what was the lesson that I learned from it, and take it further with you. And then life will get easier and easier and easier. But stop trying to bypass the lesson. Stop trying to bypass the lesson, because that's what I'm starting to realize with, those questions. It's like, yeah, we want financial stability because we think it's going to bring us a sense of peace and a sense of clarity if we have one less thing that we're stressing about. But if you don't even know what the triggers are that's getting you to a place of financial struggle, if you don't even, because it's deeper than you not having the right job. It's deeper than you not getting paid a certain amount. It's deeper than you not being able to get assistance. When you do get those things, when you are presented with the opportunities, are you taking them? Are you being thankful for them? Are you honoring your commitment? Are you being your authentic self? Are you standing in your integrity? It's deeper than, I need to get this job so I can get a check. When you get this, how are you going to handle it? Are you going to still thank God? Are you going to still pray? After you begged and begged and begged and begged and begged, are you going to wake up every morning and say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, once you got it? Because a lot of people will see people who are successful and be like, how are they successful? And then they get upset and they hate on them and everything. But you don't even know this person, every morning they're thanking God for everything, for the struggle, for the peace, for the perseverance, and to continue on and letting God order your steps. It's a continuing path. But when you're going through the struggle, I hope you guys still remember to say thank you, because it's going to take you further than you could ever even imagine that you would be. And then you're going to be able, and I was just so grateful to have the chance to even have the chance to look back at where I was, like literally in physical form this week. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, what a full circle moment, and now to be able to help others. So I just want to share with you. So that's why we're going to do the blessings coming towards you, because I know a lot of times when you're going through it, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's, financially, whatever it is you're going through, you need something to uplift you, to let you know, I can still keep going. You can still keep going. And I didn't have, when I was going through it, still be going through it sometimes, but when I was going through it, I didn't have the YouTube. I didn't go listen for tarot. It was just acts of random kindness, but me staying true. I never hid what I was going through. If I got an opportunity to present it to me, I let them, and it was always from a single mom, like just to keep me lifted and I know a lot of you are single mothers or whatever that watch my channel, but really pay attention to like the people you encounter, because a lot of times, especially now in social media age, we're looking for that instant gratification, and you're not paying attention to that old lady in the grocery store who says hello to you. You just shoo her off. But if you start a conversation with her, she was in the same place you were 50 years ago. And if you look at her now, you're like, man, I can't wait to get old and retire. Did you talk to her and ask her what happened 50 years ago? And I guarantee you're going to be like, dang, she was where I was, and look at her now. So keep an open mind, keep an open heart, and stay true to yourself. But let's go ahead and get into your reading. I had to share that with you guys. I'm like, dang, 10 minutes, but I had to share that because it was such a full circle moment. Am I lagging? No, I'm good, right? It looks like it's a little bit behind, but that's all right. So let's go ahead and get into it. The blessings coming to you, Aries to Pisces. All right. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap into the collective energy, Aries to Pisces. Any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. What are the blessings coming for Aries? It's going to be a quick reading, y'all. It's Sunday. Then I'll probably hop on later and do a weekly check-in for the elements. But, man, you guys have no idea. And I've always been the same person. Happy-go-lucky and this, and that. But it's like, I didn't even realize when you're going through it sometimes and you're such a hard worker and you just know you got to keep going, you don't even realize how much you've been through until you actually get a chance to sit down and be like, damn, I went through a lot. Like, I didn't even realize it. But anyways, Aries, what's the blessings coming towards Aries? You guys, separation in the reverse. Okay, so some of you have a reconciliation. That's the blessing coming towards you. And hard work in the reverse. Something coming towards you with ease. A reconciliation is something coming towards you with ease. What is this? What is this for Aries? Toil and labor. Something that you're going to be putting effort into. Could be a new job coming towards you, but the job is not going to be stressful. So what you have is a new opportunity coming towards you, Aries, to where you won't be as stressed out. You're still going to have to put work in, but it's not going to be back-breaking work. This feels like residual income, some source of residual income for you, Aries. So, all right now, okay, Aries, with the residual income, I see you. Let's move on to Taurus. What are the blessings coming in for Taurus? Y'all. And then I had and on top of that, I had ran into one of my clients in person today, and she asked me to be the godmother to her son. I was like, and I never in a million years thought someone would ask me to be the godmother to their child. So I was like, dang, I must be doing a pretty good job. You know, sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit. And I was like, dang, you want me to be the godmom? All right. I was like, all right, I'll do that. It's so dope. I would never think 10 years ago I would be anybody's shoe, let alone have the son that I had, but be the godmother to someone else's child. I would have never even imagined it. All right, Taurus. So you guys got intuition. So the good stuff coming towards you is that the growth and actually tapping into your intuition and learning how to follow it. What else is coming in for Taurus? What else are the good blessings coming in for Taurus? Occupation. Somebody finna get a job. Listen, some of y'all about to be, what is this, a good job? What is going on? It's like you already know something is going to be given to you. Family room, possibly a job working from home. What is this for Taurus? Your intuition. Some of you could start doing what I'm doing here. A content creator working from home or something, or a spiritualist, tarot reader. What is this for Taurus? What else is going on for Taurus? Something from home, though. Knight of Swords, something with speaking. Well, my kids know you as Auntie Crystal. That's crazy. Y'all, it's crazy. Because I'm like this. I've been wearing tie-dye since I can remember. It's crazy. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so then something with public speaking, but speaking from home. So like a lot of you have a new opportunity, maybe like a podcaster, something to start online or something like that. Taurus for you. So the good stuff coming towards you is like you might be going viral or something like that. And this is going to become your job. Some of you may already have some type of platform or something like that, and it's going to actually become your job and start generating income for you. Dang. Okay, Taurus. You're welcome. All right, let's go to Gemini. What's the good stuff coming in for Gemini? I'm such a crybaby, y'all. And usually I can hold my emotions pretty well. I couldn't. I was in the grocery store boo-hoo crying. Lashes all stuck down. I couldn't hold it. I was like, oh my God. Because I remember them. I remember her. They gave me so many chances. Listen, when I tell you I used to be late on that rent every month. They let me stay. They let me stay. All right. Gemini. Good stuff coming in for Gemini. You guys got tunnel vision. Oh. Who was I just talking to about tunnel vision? Gemini, you got tunnel vision. Being focused. That's the one thing I think people underestimate about Gemini is their level of focus that we have when we are really intrigued by something. A lot of people think that Geminis are indecisive and they're scatterbrained, which is not true. You got to understand Gemini is ruled by Mercury's mercurial energy. Mercury loves Gemini, the zodiac of Gemini. So when Gemini is locked in and focused, you can't break a Gemini's concentration, like for nothing in this world. So, but the good stuff about you, Gemini, is that you have tunnel vision coming in. So laser focus on a goal, which is great. Adventure, you may be getting a new car or going on a trip. Is a good thing coming in for you as well. You have tunnel vision of saving for something. And the other thing is you're going to be able to recognize some snakes around you that you have in the grass with jealousy. It's another thing you have coming in, Gemini. I know you're like, how is that a blessing? Because a lot of times when you're focusing so much on yourself, you're not realizing what's happening around you. And just because you're focused on your growth around yourself, if you're not protecting the energy around you or paying attention to the energy around you, even though you are tunnel vision, it can destroy you. So it's a good thing is that you're going to be able to see it coming. You're about to be able to see somebody trying to break you coming, and you're going to be able to tunnel vision it out. What else is coming in for Gemini? Woo! Great fortune, Gemini. Great fortune. Come on, Jimmy. All right. Let's move on to Cancer. What is going on for Cancer? That's why we're trying to tell y'all, like, everything y'all have, when you book personal readings and you tell me you're going through, I laugh. I'm not laughing at your situation. I laugh because of more often than not, I've been through it. It doesn't seem as though, but I definitely have. So, I just kept going. You got to keep going. I can't express that enough. Have your moments, but also make sure, and I tell people all that, and acknowledge how you feel. Acknowledge your feelings, but remember to keep going. Don't stay in that sunken place. And I know it's hard because a lot of you may go through a depression or whatever and cry and all this. Let it out. Let it out. Acknowledge what you're going through, yes. But don't stay in that place because you got to keep pushing. You got to keep going because you're never going to get to where you want to go to if you keep stopping and soaking. You got to keep going. And it's not pushing back your feelings or act like they don't exist. You still feel it. But remember the strength and the strong will that you have and the faith that you let your faith and your strength be stronger than your sorrow. And I guarantee you'll be able to make it through anything. I promise you will. All right. So Cancer, you guys got cleansing. So getting rid of negative energy is the good stuff coming towards you. Cleansing, being able to relax as well. A lot of you are getting like a place where nobody else has lived in before, like brand new. What is this, like new construction? Moving into somewhere that's new construction, something brand new. Ain't nobody else's ass been on your countertop. Is this what I'm hearing? Something brand new. Community. So the good thing coming towards you, Cancer, is getting away from people. Yeah, getting away from people. Isolation. Isolation, because a lot of you had to pretend to be around something, so you're getting away from your good stuff coming towards you is isolation. What else is good for Cancer? Five of Wands. What's this Five of Wands? The Star. Going back, looking back at the past and able to reheal the past. Six of Cups. Some type of soulmate connection. The High Priestess. Being able to observe something that happened in your past. What is this for Cancer? And moving forward from it. Eight of Wands. Being able to move forward from something that happened in your past that was a soul contract from you. So a lot of you Cancers are coming into the season of Dharma. Dharma is when you finish paying back all your bad karma and now you're into the season of good karma. So that's the good thing coming into you, Cancer. All right, so let's move on to Virgo. We got Mercury in Virgo right now. We're about to have a Mercury retrograde about a week or so. I think so. Yes, about a week or so. Good stuff coming in for Virgo. What's the good stuff coming in for Virgo? My eyes still look puffy. They do. I'm a crybaby. I was like, oh my God. All right, so Virgo. Ooh. So Virgo, the good stuff coming in for you is love. Ooh, somebody want to bake your potato. I wonder if it's going to be a sweet potato or a russet. Let's see. What's this love? The Star could be an Aquarius. Two of Wands, Nine of Wands. What's this? Moving forward from some type of depression, you coming back out. Hangman, the Ace of Cups. Oh, this is somebody who's been observing you for a while. Could be a Scorpio, Death card. False person. What's this? Family room. All right, so Virgo, I actually got a warning and a good stuff for you. If it's somebody in your neighborhood, no. Hell no. Okay? But if it's somebody in your neighborhood, so you got options. So the Virgo here, you're skipping Leo. I skipped Leo. Okay, I'll go back. Sorry. My bad. I got so excited. Virgo, then we're going to go back to Leo. Virgo, the thing about you is that you have options coming towards you. If it's somebody in your neighborhood, right? Hell no, because this person's trying to live off you. Some of you got a workplace romance with the toil and labor and high honor, okay? That is coming towards you. Somebody at your job or somebody you used to work with coming towards you. But if it's someone here, you got a warning and a blessing. So that's for you. So let's go back to Leo. My bad, Leo. And it's Leo season still, right? Happy birthday, Leo. My bad. What's the good stuff coming in for Leo? Good stuff coming in for Leo. What are the blessings coming in for Leo? Blessings. You got movement, a car. You got a new car coming in. Healing. Some of you guys even having back problems or hip problems or something like that. Something with your back. That's going to be healing up soon. Anger. You got stuck energy. So releasing that stuck energy that you have within yourself. A lot of times that's what happens. Listen, my back and my hip be going at it. And sometimes you do need to go to yoga or a doctor, a chiropractor. But spiritually speaking, a lot of times that's stuck energy that you need to move up out of you, right? You got pathway again. So a lot of you is a car. Or moving in with your spouse as well. And then you also have unexpected income coming in for you, Leo. Ooh. But I'm keep getting a car. Something about car. A car. Or you work with cars or something like that. Well, Leos, they always got the nicest cars. Leos, you know, that's the sun. That's the fifth house. That's that creativity energy. I don't think I've ever met a Leo that had a jacked up car. They always got some type of nice car. Now we're going to Libra. All right. Let's see. What's going on with Libra? What are the blessings coming in for Libra? Blessings coming in for Libra. You guys got clear path. So let's clarify what's the clear path. So you got to go into something. What's this clear path for Libra? This desk shaking is going to drive me nuts. Y'all, can y'all hear it? All right, clear path for Libra. Journey. If you're going on a road trip, everything is, if you're wondering you should take that drive, it's good for you to take it. Wealthy man, distant horizon. Some of you, a long distance relationship as well. Mature man, mature woman, occupation again. Some of you are coming into what you're here for with the mature woman, occupation, and the wealthy man. This is telling me, because I'm asking about you. So a lot of you are going into partnership as well with someone who's on your level. That's number one. But also your masculine and feminine energy coming into balance and alignment. And actually what you were put on this in this lifetime for. I always get a lot of people asking me, what is my purpose? You have to discover your purpose. A reader, we can always tell you, oh, you would be great with working with children. Oh, you would be a great teacher. Oh, you'd be great with music. Oh, you'd be great in writing. We can tell you that all we want to till we're blue in the face. You still have to discover the passion for it. You still have to complete your karma. You still have to learn the lessons in order for you to get to your purpose. You understand? So people can tell you, oh, your purpose is to work with children. But just because we can predict your purpose, you still have to go on a journey to begin the purpose, because your purpose is you in the form of bringing something to the collective Aquarian energy, right? Your 10th house, that's where you really can find your purpose if you want to talk about it. It's in your 10th house in conjunction with your North Node is where you can really align yourself with your purpose, to be honest, right? But that North Node has a South Node. And for every positive in your birth chart, there's a negative, meaning a lesson that you have to learn before you reach the optimum status of that. Like your sun sign. You're born under the sun sign of Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, whatever. There are things you have to go through to reach the highest potential and the highest vibration of the energy of that sun placement. And a lot of us want to skip the journey. You cannot skip the journey, because if you rush to get to that placement of where you want to be and without learning the lessons, you're not going to be able to maintain it. Okay? Cherish the journey. All right? So moving forward, where are we on, Scorpio? What are the blessings coming in for Scorpio? Just showing some love. Tony's like, don't kick me out of here. I'm not. Do you health, if not what we see happening in life, Scorpio? What? I don't know what you meant. I don't know what you meant by that. Do you do health? If not, what do we see happening in my life, Scorpio? Oh, you have to book a personal reading for personal questions. I don't do live personal questions. It's just my preference, because I feel like that's your business. This is general readings for collectively, but I just feel like personal questions, to me, it should be on a one-on-one thing, and it's just for you, you know? Nobody, not shooting down anybody who does it. Any reader who does it, I'm not shooting them down at all. That's just my personal preference of how I do it. I'm not going to ever do the 2 for $20 cash out or something like this here. Now, if you become a member in the membership section, they get weekly free tarot readings becoming a member in the membership section. But as for here, live, no, not for the whole world to see. Because I feel like your journey is your business. Okay? I hope I said that nicely. I'm trying better not to be rude because I'm very direct. So I'm trying to be nice, be kinder, deliver my messages kinder. All right. Scorpio. What's the good stuff coming for Scorpio? You guys got happiness. You got happiness, Scorpio. Secret love, something about privacy. Confined. Some of y'all gonna be shacked up and not telling nobody your business. Hiding. Timing. Games. So the good stuff coming in for you is that Some of you are in a secret relationship, but the thing about it is that it's not going to be revealed, but you're going to discover. And I hate to say this is a good and a bad thing. It's a blessing for you because you about to discover somebody been playing a game with you, and the reason why you've been playing secret. But the good stuff is you'll be happy when it all comes out. It's like something in you been feeling like something was going on, and it's going to be revealed, and it's going to make you more happier about you being. I hate to say about you being betrayed, but the timing. This is letting me know that there was a lesson that you needed to learn from this betrayal. I know you're like, Crystal, how is being betrayed something good? Because you're going to learn the lessons of how to see it if it presents itself in another time, because you're not going to play with your own happiness. That's why it's a good thing coming towards you, Scorpio. All right. Let's move on to Saggy. What's going on with Sagittarius? If you're looking for personal information, yes, there's information in the description box. Right. Thank you for saying that. Sagittarius. What is going on with Saggy? Good stuff coming in for Sagittarius. You guys got mature woman, so something about longevity. So your health, so Sagittarius, your health getting better, having a longer life, wealthy man, you and your spouse, if you have a spouse, official person. Oh! Who getting married? Family room. Some of you may be getting a home, a forever home, your forever home. Come on, Sagittarius. Getting a forever home. Main male, some of you have children. Okay. False person, give toil and labor, message of concern. Uh-oh, hold on. What is this? What is this warning for Sagittarius? Be mindful of false offers if you're home hunting as well, but you'll be able to see it. Distant horizon, mature man, bad health. Privileged lady. Also, Sagittarius, you need, this is a blessing and a warning. I guess it's a blessing because you'll be able to recognize it as somebody giving you a false offer. If you're house shopping, like be mindful of house shopping online. If you can't go see it, something in person, the physical proof of that house, don't invest in it. Don't invest in it because somebody's going to like possibly, this is like they're trying to make you aware of like if somebody asks you like your personal information. So you know how you have to, when you go to buy a house or whatever, you have to get the pre-approval letter and you have to submit all your information like your tax documents or your work and your employment and all this stuff. Make sure that, looks like here you're going to be able to see it because there's something about either the website or the person that's not like professional enough for you. They move too quick. Make sure that you read the fine print and that it's a legitimate website. Looks like you'll be able to see it and you don't invest your money. So a good thing coming to you is that you're not going to get robbed. Okay, where it may present itself to you, but you're not going to get tricked out of some money. But I do see a lot of you getting a forever home, like your forever home, and then also somebody possibly proposing to you. What? Okay, Sagittarius. The reality of your readings. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, like I just try to keep it. I don't want to say, oh, I keep it real all the time, but it's like people come. Let's just keep it a set. People come to spirituality and the tarot readings and spiritualists because of some type of betrayal, because of some type of heartbreak, because of some type of struggle, because of some type of hardship. We come to spirituality, we come to tarot in search of healing. And then when you find out in your spiritual journey that even it's a tool, that these things are tools, the crystals are tools, the sage is a tool, the cards, they're just tools that you still have to do the work. But it's like you don't know what the work is until it's presented to you, until you're assigned, right? So it's like when you have a job and you clock in. Let's say you work at a warehouse. You don't know how much stuff you have to stock and what needs to be put away, what needs to be put in the truck. You don't know what the order is until you clock in, right? Until your supervisor assigns it to you. In the situation of spirituality, your supervisor is God, right? Or like the owner of the company, let's say the owner of the company is God and your supervisor is the universe, the angels, and all of that. You don't know what your assignment is until you start seeking God, and still until you really start seeking angel answers, talking to your ancestors. You don't know exactly what your assignment is until you tap in. So look at spirituality and tarot as a tool. Until you tap in, it's like you just walk around like a lost soul. That's what they call it, the matrix. People caught in the matrix, they don't know where the hell they're going. They stuck in the maze because they're not seeking guidance. They're not seeking the wisdom of the Most High, of who runs this shit, who owns this. You got to seek it, but you got to go looking for it. You got to go looking for it, and you have to be open to it. Are you open to direction? Can you follow the work instruction? Are you going to listen to the directions you're being given? Are you going to allow God to order your steps? It's a question. All right, it's Capricorn. Let's move on to Capricorn. And that's why a lot of us go through it. A lot of shit we go through in our lives is because we're stubborn as hell and we don't want to listen. That's why none of us, none of us are really supposed to go through hardships. Everyone has their own type of blessings. But the thing about the collective and us human beings is that we want to pick out what our blessings are, and not accept what's being assigned to us. We want to be picky and choosy about what our blessing is and what we're supposed to be doing, except for following and not following our assignment. Because we all have an assignment. And we want to pick and choose what the assignment is instead of answering the call of what you were assigned to. It gets deep, man. It gets deep. Where are we at? Aquarius. Blessings coming in for Aquarius. You guys got pathway, travel. So you got travel. Community. Some of you guys, the blessing coming towards you is that you're building some type of community, some type of leadership. False person. What's this? Privileged lady. Courthouse. Journey. Somebody. Wait a minute. The Lovers. Unexpected income. High honor. Main coffin. Somebody I don't know if you have a court case against somebody or someone they try to get one over on you. If you're about to sue somebody or you're trying to like in the legalities, I see you winning. And it actually puts you behind, like somebody put you in debt. I don't know if you're helping like a teenage child or a younger person. Somebody put you in debt. You had to sue them or something like that. You're going to win. You're about to win some type of court case or whatever because of your integrity. Something about your integrity is being shown. You're about to expose a false person. Your integrity is exposing some falseness in the community. Some type of community that like you're involved in by you having the integrity and following through with what you say you're going to do and actually showing proof. The good stuff coming towards you is that you're being put in and seen in a high honor, but the bad stuff for somebody else, they're being seen as a fraud. So your integrity and you building some type of community is showing someone else in a false way, but at least you're being seen in high honor. So the good stuff coming to you, Aquarius, is a high honor. Somebody had possibly tried to put you down and say that you were a false person. Their ass is being looked at as a fraud right now. What else is the good stuff coming to Aquarius? What else? You got the King of Cups, the Sun card, Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, Three of Swords, learning life lessons about what? Hierophant, Ace of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Hermit. Also learning the lesson, Aquarius, and this is so funny, and this is so your energy, learning the lesson that you can't work for other people and really stepping into your entrepreneurship. and get an opportunity to become more of an entrepreneur because you're realizing you cannot work for other people. Like, no. And you're going to get a second chance of doing so. This may be like the Empress. I don't know if you're a mother figure or it's like nonprofit or something like that, but you're actually going to start getting the compensation of this entrepreneur path you're trying to go after, because either you, and I hate to say it, it's a good thing, come either you're going to quit a job or you're going to get let go. But the good thing about it is that you're going to be assisted by the universe and by spirit. Like, they're going to make sure that you're good because you're meant to be your own boss anyway. So it's a good thing. You're like, how is being fired a good thing? Because you've been wanting to work for yourself anyway. Whoever I'm talking to, this Aquarian energy, you could have Aquarius in the 5th house as well. You're not supposed to be working for other people anyway. And Aquarius in the 5th house talks about, when you talk about having like Aquarius in the 5th house, it's a lesson you have to learn of having Aquarius in the 5th house, because you have to learn the lesson of your creativity and learn how to get along with people before you can step into your own leadership. So your karma was having to work for someone else, learning to get along, learning the system, and applying it to your own set of skills so you can be your own boss. A lot of you have went through that lesson. So that's the blessing coming towards you, Aquarius. All right. Let's see. Did I skip Capricorn? What comes after Sagittarius? Oh, Capricorn. I did. Sorry. Capricorn. My bad. You cussed me out in the comments. Sorry. What's the good stuff coming to Capricorn? Good stuff coming into Capricorn. You got pathway. Everybody's getting this pathway card, huh? Is it that time of the year? It's not the time of the year for deals to be on cards. I know it's the time of the year, like if you're looking for like a job or something, this is the best time of year, because it's the fiscal year. It's fiscal year time. It's budget time. So all the companies have redone their budget and everything, and they have the open budget to rehire. So if anyone's out there looking for a job, this is the time between now and October. It's the time for you. That's why you'll hear like a lot of readings here on YouTube, tarot readers saying, oh, you have a new job coming. You have a new job coming. Absolutely you do. Because this is the time of year where companies are hiring. They've redone their budget. The budget is open for new hires to come in. So that's what's going on, even though we're in a Venus retrograde. But this is still a good time for you to go looking for a new appointment. It's the best time to do it actually right now. Between the end of July to the first week in October, if you need a new job, this is the time to look. After that, it's very hard for you to get one. I'm not going to say you won't, but this is the best time to do it. And it's the quickest response time you'll get, because they're trying to get you trained up and everything for their busy season, which would be the holiday season, which runs October through February. It's like the holidays, all of that. And then they take after the holidays, right, from like October, let's say, to the middle of February. That's the holiday. That's the busy season for no matter what industry, right? Then they take a break. They take a break to do like the bonuses and the layoffs from the holidays and all of that. Then they have to get their training and their new systems and stuff up and running over the summertime. So then towards the middle, towards the end of the summer, around the end of July, going October, is when they do the new hires. That's just a little game for y'all, for anybody who needs to know that. But that's why I'm saying, like, you'll hear a lot of readers now saying, oh, you have a new opportunity coming in, because you do. This is the best time. So speaking realistically, But Capricorn, so you got pathway, poverty, the journey. The good stuff coming to you is that you're going to be repairing your money issue. Your credit's going to be repaired. You'll no longer be in poverty as well. Family room, high honor. Yeah, you're going to be able to buy a house, fix your credit. So the good thing coming to you is more financial security as well. So that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. Something that you did in the past you don't need to worry about anymore. I think I'm speaking to somebody, Capricorn. You may have some type of record or something like that like a criminal record or something. I don't know if you're getting expunged, but something that happened maybe 10 years ago, 8 years ago, you don't need to worry about it no more. It's like null and void, something like null and void. It's almost like you got a race because you got high honor. You're being looked at in a different way now. So that's a good thing. What else is coming in for Capricorn? Seven of Pentacles, the divine protection. Divine protection is coming for you too as well, Capricorn. Four of Pentacles. Oh man, some of y'all litty. Capricorn. Some of y'all, some of y'all so connected to source is ridiculous. You got the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of that, the Four of Pentacles. You said, I'm so connected to divine. It's like you a walking earth angel. Are you? I got a walking earth angel watching me. What's up, Capricorn? Y'all know I don't really mess with Capricorns like that, but whoever this Capricorn is, this Capricorn placement is, you're highly protected. Whoever you are, it's like you and spirit are one. People might even start walking up into you, but like they can see your aura. Like you're actually going to be able to see the aura of this whoever Capricorn I'm picking up on. People can see your light now. That's somebody who's been doing the work. I love it. Pisces. Let's see. I need some water. Water. I know they say never to drink on camera, but I was thirsty. Come in just in time. Everybody who's in Aqua. Actually, you're not in time because I actually accidentally did Aquarius before I did Capricorn, and now we're on Pisces. Sorry. My bad. Why do they say that though? Like I saw an interview where they say like you're not supposed to drink on camera. Why is that? I'm gonna research that. Sorry, Eric, I have to go back for Aqua. Yeah, you gotta go back for Aqua because my ass was all over the place, so I apologize. Pisces. Good stuff coming for Pisces. Ooh. You guys got the wealthy man. Let's see if this is you becoming the wealthy man or a wealthy man coming towards you. Let's see. And that's another thing too. Going back to my old landlords or whatever, is that it was an unconventional relationship. Like the woman, she was actually the breadwinner when she met her husband. And this was her husband after she met him. She was already a single mom. But she owned the property. It wasn't his property. It was her property. And she owned her house and she owned other properties. And he was like struggling. Like he was like her assistant or whatever. And that's another thing too that I love about the age of Aquarius that we're in, is that the gender roles and everything of the past are being erased and they don't matter. What really matters is, do you have the loyalty? Do you have the trust? Does it really matter who the breadwinner is as long as the family is being taken care of and long as the respect is there on both parties? Long as the breadwinner is not belittling the other? Or is your purpose is to be a breadwinner, to have your spouse come in and then help your spouse to fulfill their dream, because their dream is going to affect you in a positive way. You know, like people don't really think about it like that. Like, oh, I'm not dating somebody who's this and who's that. They don't have it, but you got blessed enough to have it. And this person, they may not be financially on your level, but spiritually they are, because they got the same drive as you. They have the same dreams as you. And sometimes you might make it financially before someone else does, but that does not mean they're coming in to use you. That means that you could be the catalyst to someone else's growth, and then someone else's growth contributes to your lifestyle. Because yeah, you a bad bitch, or you the top person in your game as a man or as a woman, but if you get someone that comes in too that you can help and you can elevate them to your level, guess what? Now you a power couple. It's like you got to change your perception. Now, are there still people that try to ride on other people's coattails and use people? Absolutely. But you're going to be healed enough and you're going to be able to recognize it within other people. If this person's a user, or is this person trying to contribute to my empire? Can I bring this person into my empire? You'll be able to recognize it. Now, I'm not saying those people don't exist. They absolutely do exist. But the point of you stepping into your own journey and healing yourself is so you can recognize it. Because if you don't know your triggers, if you don't know what the negativeness of you is, and you haven't been able to recognize your demons, you can't recognize anyone else's demons. If you haven't been able to do your own healing, you can't recognize another healed soul, right? So there's level to this. So Pisces, going back to Pisces. Tony, are you sure? What is water is conductor? I don't know what that means. All right, Pisces. So let's see. Pisces, wealthy man. Last driver. Water is the conductor of what? I like to learn from other people. So a lot of people like, oh, you know, I don't like to be the smartest person in the room. I like to be in a room full of intellectuals, not the only one. So, but that's just me. A lot of people have that thing about them where they have to be the smartest person in the room. I rather not. I'd rather be in a room to where everyone is on the same level, so we can have a conversation as equals, not as me as your superior. Because what do you get from always seeing yourself as above someone else? You don't get the opportunity to be taught or to learn. You never get the opportunity to be the student. And if you never get the opportunity to be a student, you never get the opportunity for more growth. So to me, I don't like to be the smartest person in the room. I like to either be around like-minded individuals or people I can learn from. Because what do you get from always being the top in the room? You get nothing but you get the admiration, but you don't get growth. You don't get growth. That's just my opinion. So anyways, out of desert. Oh, okay. All right. So anyways, Pisces, you got the wealthy man and the fool. Page of Pentacles. Oh, this is you becoming the wealthy man. Queen of Swords. Stick to your boundaries, stick to your plan. And they need you to have confidence in yourself. So the blessing coming to you is that you're manifesting a new beginning, an opportunity for a new beginning from your, and it's not about what you know, it's about you just being consistent and you having confidence. So it's really, and I hate to say it, with the Ace of Pentacles, Three of Swords, it's not going to come from a skill that you may have. It's going to come from how you present yourself, which is a good thing. So if it's like, if you're not, let's say like you're a novice in something and you're not well skilled in it, but for example, you're going after a job to where it requires X, Y, and Z, and you don't have the credentials for X, Y, and Z, but you still get granted the interview. They're asking you, you're getting the opportunity to present who you are and not your skill. So you're getting an opportunity of, and I hate to say this, it may just be off your looks, but take it because it's an opportunity. What you do with that opportunity, that's a whole nother thing. But a lot of times, you know, people are like, oh, I don't want to get the opportunity because of how I look or how I present myself. Well, Pisces, you're getting this opportunity. Either you're going to take it and they're telling you, you better take this and run with it because there's a lot you can learn from this opportunity. All right. With the Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, Page of Swords, and King of Swords, someone's going to see the more potential in you than what you actually have. And I mean that as compassionately as possible. What I mean by that is like you could be, let's say you're still in school. You haven't actually received your degree, certificate, diploma, whatever. Somebody's going to see the potential in you before you actually have the actual certification. They're going to see the potential of your growth and give you an opportunity. So it's a good thing coming in for you. All right. Y'all, that's been your reading. I hope it helped you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information to do so is down in the description box below the video. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. And you guys have a very nice day. Bye. Press the button.